Right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, David. I'm very happy to have you here today. Dick Betts, and I'm here with This Week in the Villages, and I have a very special guest. His name is David Berardi, and there's a little story to this. Many of you don't know this, but I'm a sound tech, and I spend weekends doing sound tech at two different churches. And not too long ago, one of the churches brought David along, so he is also a sound tech.
Mhm.
And I worked with him for maybe a month or two, and I thought, quiet, nice guy. And then him and I were on an event, just him and I, and we had free time while other things were going on. And he said, "Hey, yeah, here's my card." Like, magician? What? Okay. So I came home and I went to his website, and after watching a video on him, I texted him back, "Who are you?" I mean, this guy is totally different, when he's behind the soundboard, very calm and very, but here he is in front of people. So I want to tell you about David. Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. David has been a performing musician professionally for 30 years on cruise ships, TV appearances, a variety of domestic and foreign venues as far away as Japan. David is also an actor, and a damn good one because he tricked me. David is an actor and is a graduate of the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York City and the Burt Reynolds Institute of Theater Training. David is a proud member of Actors Equity. Is that correct?
hmm
Okay.
That's correct. Yes.
So rather than me taking all this time, David, tell me how in the world did you end up being a musician? Musician, yeah, a magician.
Magician. Yeah. So it's easy to confuse those. But I guess I always loved magic since I was just a little kid. I'd say maybe when I was about 5 years old, one Christmas, my parents gave me a magic set. And I loved watching magicians on TV prior to that. And they saw that I piqued an interest in magic. So they got me this magic set. And I was just, it was unbelievable for me. It was like one of the best gifts I've ever received. And I just practiced all those tricks in that magic set. And I used to put on shows for my parents and relatives. And so any chance I had. And then a little later, I guess when I was a young, maybe about 10 or so, my dad used to work in the city, New York City, and he took me to a magic shop called Tannen's Magic Shop, which is in New York City, one of the best shops in the country, and a lot of professionals. And so I was able to actually purchase a few professional tricks. And the guys there, the salesmen and demonstrators were really nice, and they showed me tricks that I could do. And it just got me hooked. And it's kind of ironic because many years later, I actually worked at Tannen's. I was actually a demonstrator. I'd say in my 20s. So I worked there for about 5 years, and it was a great magic shop. So I learned so much working there. And then after that, I did cruise ships and a lot of private parties and corporate events and things like that. So I've been doing it for a long time. So I really professionally for I'd say roughly about 30 years.
Wow.
You know. Yes.
Well, when I told David what I do, that, I'm into social media and do all kinds of subjects, and I don't talk real estate in case you haven't seen that. I'm talking about people more than anything.
Sure.
Uh, David, when I met him, and again, kind of what led us to doing this is he couldn't do a gig on a Saturday night for sound. So I
hmm
ended up doing sound for him on Saturday night, and then I found out why, because he had to do a magic show. Where at? Which rec center?
I was at let me see, Canal Street. I was at the Canal Street Rec Center.
Canal Street Rec Center
Yes.
doing
Yes.
magic.
Yeah.
And so I thought, how perfect. Let's get David on here so other groups here in the villages, because he lives right outside the villages, he's local.
Yes.
And maybe they want to hire him for some type of entertainment, magic show. And again, after watching the video, I was like, wow. Okay.
Well,
So,
thank you.
yeah, great. So, David, I hope you brought some magic tricks today for me to
I
see.
did. Yes,
Okay.
yes, Dick, I did. As a matter of fact, I'll show you a few tricks here. Actually, I'll show you a trick with money here. And this is, I bought this trick for $5 and not much sense. But okay. Well, the trick here with the $5 bill, Dick, it's really amazing because a lot of people don't realize this. But in a $5 bill, a $5 bill is actually made up of little tiny red threads. A lot of people
Mhm.
don't know that. But if you actually put the threads together, you could actually make a handkerchief appear just like that. See, it's a little crazy, but it's I usually get applause at this point.
Well, you're not getting any of that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit here in
Okay.
amazement.
Oh,
Okay.
well, thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. Well, you
What
know
else
what,
you
Dick? I
got?
have you know that I have a lot of magic in my family.
Yeah.
Yes, my grandmother, she had a trick knee.
He's, he's also a
My
comedian.
dad used to do this really neat trick. Every time the bill collector would come to the door, he would disappear for hours. Yes. And I had an uncle who was a magician. After work, he just walked down the street and turned into a bar. So lots of magic. Yes, lots of magic in the family. Yes. Dick, I used to be years ago, I used to be a Boy Scout. And in the Boy Scouts, we had to learn all the different activities to get our badges. And we had to learn rope ties. And I don't, were you a Boy Scout
I
years ago?
was. Yes, I
Oh,
was.
very good. So you might remember this. Hey, there you go. Like, yes, yes. May live long and prosper.
Yeah, not
Okay,
that one. That one. Okay.
that's
No
right.
more
Way
hand
to
signals.
do that. There we go. But Dick, I had to learn these rope ties, and as you know, we to get our badges. So I'm going to tie a knot in this rope, okay?
All
And
right.
let's see if you happen to know the name of this knot. Okay, there it is, right there.
I'd say it could
Any
be a double knot,
double knot?
square knot,
Close. Another
square knot,
guess? Square
square
knot.
knot, square.
Dick, that is great. You know you're nuts. That's a great answer. That was really good. Excellent, excellent choice, sir. Very, very good. Now, speaking of ropes, I normally save this for my finale, but due to a lack of interest, I've never been able to fit it in. But anyway, it's a trick here. It's a trick of a couple ropes, Dick. They're all about the same size. So I've got one, I've got two, I got three ropes just about the same length here. Okay.
All
So what
right.
I'm going to do, I got to do a little magic. All right. Now I know at this point I normally have somebody just choose one of the ends and pull one of the ends. So I'll do that just to show you that each rope, see, it's actually, it looks like they're all the same size, but a little magic here. If I just keep pulling, you notice the rope seems to be getting a little longer, and a little longer. Now, if you pull this piece, I have somebody normally do that, and it's about medium size, leaving me with the small piece. I hate that. But you know what, Dick? I got to do some magic. I got to do some magic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these three pieces and I'm going to see if I can magically get them to go back to the same length. Okay. So
Okay.
to do that, I have to put all the ends together. Okay. So we have three ends and three ends. Now I'm going to try to see magically. Look at this. We stretched. Amazing. We stretched the ropes. So once again, Dick, there's one. Okay. I've got two. I've got three ropes, all just about the same length. And I normally get applause at this point too. Thank you so much. Thank you for your applause, Dick. I appreciate that. Now, you know what is it's a little bit confusing though. There's a lot of ropes here. So I'm going to put a rope on my shoulder. I don't need that. I don't need three. I don't need two. All I really need is one long piece. You see, that's all I need. I usually get applause here too. Okay, anyway,
Don't push
but
it.
what I'm going to do, I'm going to tie a knot in this rope. Now, Dick, at this point, I'm supposed to cut the rope, but
Yeah.
I don't have any scissors. I didn't set up for my scissors, but I got to do a little magic. I'm going to use my fingers. Okay, so you just cut the rope just like that. Just it's like magic. Now, Dick, what I'm going to do at this point, see, unfortunately, they're not both the same length. So you've got one long and one kind of medium. Once again, I'm going to stretch the ropes to show you that they're both the same length. Now, here comes the last part of the trick. I bet you can't wait.
I say, yeah, come on, come on.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to tie a double knot, a double knot. All right, so there's one knot there. There is two knots. Okay, now at this point, I would have somebody hold on to this end here too. Now, watch this knot carefully, all right? Because we're going to take the knot, Dick, and we're going to slide it down the rope like this. Now we're going to slide it back over here like this. See, I can go back and forth. Hours of entertainment right here. That's amazing. Now here comes the finale of the rope trick, Dick. I'm just going to take the knot right off. See, just like that. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, I got one more for you. One more.
All right, you're
All
all
right.
right. I
Now,
think you probably got people memorized, whatever.
all right. Well, you know what? This is really cool. You know what? I have you know, before I was a magician, I was actually a donut maker, but I quit because I was sick of the whole business. But anyway, what I have, I'm going to show you here, Dick. This is a just a picture frame, no picture, no picture. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this apart for you. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so I'm going to take this apart. So we got the frame, right? There's nothing there. This is a plastic piece of plastic. I got just a red piece of paper, and this is the back of the frame. All right, so I'm going to put this together. Okay, we're going to try to do some magic. All right, so I'm going to put this together, and I'm going to place it on. I have a little table here, so you can see we're not going to switch this. Okay, you can see it's on camera. And Dick, I have a deck of cards. All right, now these cards are all different. There's no two cards the same using blue back cards. Now, Dick, what I like you to do, again, these are all different. Now, this is a Zoom interview, so of course you're not here, but I am going to try to see if you can pick a card. So I'm going to use my finger,
Okay.
and you say stop wherever you want. All right, so I'm going to start on
Stop.
this side. All right, now I'm just going to move my finger around
Stop. Stop.
right there. Is that
Hey,
good?
that's good.
Is
Yep.
that good now? You,
That's
you
good.
want to change your mind?
Yep. No, no, go with it.
Or are you happy with the mind you have?
I'm happy with what I
Very good, very good.
okay.
All right, so
I
about right there.
yeah.
Is that,
Uh-huh.
is that good?
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
I'm gonna take this card out, okay? Hopefully it's just one card. All right, this one right here. So Dick, what we're gonna do, so that's the card you chose, and place it
Yeah.
on that little table. All
Yeah.
right, now let me show you, Dick. You could have picked any one of these, right? So they're
Yeah.
all different. No two cards the same. Now, Dick, um, what was the card that you picked? You can name the card.
I I didn't see
I'll
it.
show you. It's okay if we see it. It's okay. The Queen of Spades, okay?
Okay, because I didn't
Queen of
pick it.
Spades.
You
Now, you
you did. I
notice this
didn't see it.
frame
Okay.
here? I
What's
haven't switched this frame,
no,
right?
no, the frame's been there the
Right, it's
whole
been there
time.
all the time.
All the time.
Queen of
Queen,
Spades.
Queen of
Would you
Spades.
believe this? Because I have a prediction in this frame here. You could have chosen any one. Queen of Spades. Watch this. This is really amazing. Watch. Here we go. Can I take this here and show you? Hey! All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Uh,
Hey,
wait a
okay.
minute. Yeah, okay. Calm down. David, this has been amazing. I
Thank
hope
you.
that by me sharing it here in the villages, some people contact you, that you can maybe get some gigs and
That would be great.
yeah,
Because just to let you know, I've done many shows. I've been doing shows in the villages at rec centers for close to 20 years. I've been
really.
here about
Yeah.
18, 19 years, but close to 20 years. So I
Hmm.
do a lot of the rec centers, and I do a comedy magic show. I can do an hour comedy magic show, lots of audience participation. I also use birds in my show. I produce doves, and I
Yeah.
have a rabbit. I use music. And I can do a hour show, or I can do a 90-minute show. So
Okay.
so either one, just depending upon their budgets. And I try to be really fair because I know a lot of the clubs have different budgets. So I try to work within their budget.
That's good. Okay, David. Well, I guess I'll see you this weekend. I think it's you and me on duty at one of them, isn't it?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I think Saturday you and I work together. So
Okay. Very
look
good.
forward to it. And again, you meet him on the street, you go, what a boring guy. Okay. Until you find out that he's really not. So with that
Well, Dick,
said, that's it. Again, I'm going to put his contact information in the article, and also there'll be a slide here in this video.
I
So until
appreciate
next
that.
time, David, thank
Thank you,
you.
Dick. Thanks for
All right.
having me. Take
Bye
care.
now.
Bye-bye.